What's up guys? So today I'm going to do a video. It's going to be another mind view video, but I'm going to be talking about the film Straight Outta Compton. And I know what people are going to say. You're a poet. You do poetry. Whatever. What's the difference between rap and poetry? Pause. So I'm going to be talking about my view of the film. I'm not going to be talking about, it's not going to be a review of the film. It's going to be my view of the film. So if you're expecting me to go through every clip of the film, it ain't going to happen. The first thing I'm going to talk about is what I think each character represents. Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Eazy-E. I think Ice Cube, personally, I think he's one of the probably, actually I wouldn't say he's the most important out of three of them. Actually kinda is. Yeah, kinda is. But you can make your own decision on that. Like, I think he's pretty important. Like, if it wasn't for him, there would be no NWA. Simple as that. What he's trying to show to the people is know your worth. He's the main part of NWA, and he says it in the movie as well. Like, because he's the one that makes up the rhymes. Like, if it wasn't for him, there'll be no NWA. It would just be niggas with beats. It'd be NWB. If you're going to do anything in life, you should know your worth. Know that you should be treated in a certain way. This goes way back. Like, this goes even before rap. Slavery times. Know your worth. You're more than just a slave. You're also human. You have a voice. Simple as that. Relationships. Know your worth. Women, know they shouldn't be treated like shit. Know your worth. Simple as that. It could be used in anything and everything in life. Would you agree?
I agree with you.
You agree, right?
Just know your value, innit?
Know how much you're worth. Know who you are as a person, and know that you should be treated in a certain way. That's why when all these girls go for bad guys, it's like if he raises your hand to you, I'm sorry, make sure he don't touch you again. Yeah. But sometimes it ain't that easy, but it kind of is that easy if you know your worth. No gunshots mean. I ain't trying to slay anybody. I ain't trying to slay anybody like that. I'm just saying, like, you know your worth. If any guy raises their hand to a black woman, you're death wish. It's that simple. Like, I would never raise my hand to a black woman. I would never raise my hand to a woman. One, I respect women. And I wouldn't want anybody to raise their hand to my mum either. So that's Ice Cube's point. I think that's what he's trying to represent in that character. And as an artist anyway. And the next one is Dr. Dre.
Boss!
Yeah, Dr. Dre's a boss. I think his one was just like, be professional in what you do. If you want to pursue a dream, don't be half-hearted at it. You gotta be 100% at it, or else you're just gonna get half-hearted results. Throughout the whole film, you can see that whatever he's doing when he's producing music or spinning the discs, like whatever he's doing, he's professional at it. He's like, if you're gonna come here to make business, then come here to make business. If you're gonna come here to talk about Compton, get the fuck out of my studio. Simple as that. In any business, like, if you're gonna be professional at it, if you wanna be a professional, you gotta be professional 0 to 100.
Like they say, if you gonna be about it, be about it.
Simple, like my man Charlamagne say, if you gonna be about it, be about it. It's like what he was talking about with this Meek Mill and Drake thing, right? He thought, like, when Drake dissed Meek Mill, first of all, he thought that Meek Mill was gonna come back with a rap. If you guys don't know it, Charlamagne is not a big fan of Drake, but the reason why he gave Drake his props on the battle is because he came at him like a rapper. He didn't go on social media and start tweeting about him. He dissed him as a rapper on a hip-hop track.
Like what happens in the film.
Like what happens in the film. Like what Ice Cube does to Dre and Eazy-E, where he cut their balls off. Like, if you're gonna be a rapper, you gotta be a rapper 0 to 100. If you're gonna talk about me, let me talk about you. On what I do best, which is rap. If we're gonna do anything in life, do it properly. But the thing I like about Dr. Dre is that he didn't care about the money. He just cared the fact that if shit is going down properly or not. When he was recording with Tupac and Suge Knight was in the other room having a party, he went in there, even though there's about what, 20 bloods in there and one nigga, they're about to turn him into blood, and he still went in there and he was like, yo, I got Tupac in the next room, I'm starting to record shit, pipe down. Shit, that takes some balls, but if you're about your business, be about your business.
Yeah, you look gotta be professional.
You gotta be professional, be professional.
And he gave respect for that.
Exactly. People get respect for being professional and shit. Like, nobody, like, businesses don't last a long time if you're not professional. Because people see that.
Yeah, and what I like about him, he was always looking to expand.
Exactly.
Always looking to expand. He wasn't like, I'm gonna stay on this level. No. We can be better than this, and we're gonna go further than this.
Precisely. Exactly.
He was always doing something new, always.
See, it's like him and Ice Cube. Like, they both have that similar personality. Is that
They look to
They
expand.
look to expand and move forward.
And
That's
they know
how I
they
feel.
got quality content. They know once you got quality content, people are gonna want to hear it.
Yeah, like Dre knew that he was who had better beats than Dre until him and Timberland. I think Timberland had sick beats too.
Yeah, sick
but
beats.
but Timberland was after Dre though.
Yeah.
So in that time, Dre was the shit. That's why you all be wearing Dre beats. Okay, last person, Eazy-E. With Eazy-E, what I got from it is that greed gets you nowhere. Greed and kind of like arrogance, I can say. Arrogance, maybe. Maybe that's the word, arrogance as well. Because he's the one that kind of like funded the start of NWA. So he kind of thought that he deserved more. Maybe. Like that's what I got from it. NWA wasn't just him, it was 3 people. So he gotta be shared equally. No matter how you started, is how you guys built the name, the logo. Like he wasn't on stage by himself. He didn't even write the lyrics. He didn't do the beats. So at the end of the day, I think the money should have been spread equally. And that's what he learned at the end, when he was ready too late. When the greed already ate him up, basically. It kind of wasn't his fault because he was kind of blinded by the money because of how much money he was getting. But it was only because he was getting more than like Dre and Ice Cube, he was getting more than them. So he just saw it as like, I'm getting what I deserve because I'm the one that started this.
Yeah, I funded it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I should get more money.
Yeah, but
for how long?
exactly, like, or maybe in the beginning, like the first cut, the first check, you should get your money back that you put into it.
Yeah, then obviously Ice Cube and them would have agreed with
They
it.
wouldn't be like, okay, cool, fair enough. But at the end of the day, how much did they actually put into it compared to him?
Yeah.
In the long run, anyway. Greed doesn't get you anywhere, man. Neither does being, like, same thing as being selfish don't get you nowhere. That's pretty much what I can say about Eazy-E, to be honest. And the final one I wanted to talk about was the police. Because I think the police play a very important role in that film. Because like it kind of shows you in life when you're trying to build something, when you're trying to succeed in life, there's always going to be obstacles. And their obstacle at that time was the police. Because the police had a problem with what they were talking about. The truth. It wasn't just white police. It was also black police. That opened my eyes a lot. Because it happens nowadays too. Like it happens nowadays, it happened back in the day. That's something that will never, I don't think that will ever die. Like police will always overuse their authority, in my opinion, what I think.
I am the law.
Yeah, that bullshit. I am the law. And I think that is bullshit. Like, police always overuse their authority. And I ain't a criminal. I ain't even a criminal, but I still think that because I have eyes. I see shit. Me as a black man, like, I can be walking on the street and then you see police be looking at you. You might slow down a little bit. Why? Because I'm black. Okay, cool. Keep it moving. And in that film, like, it shows that a lot. Like, with the beginning bit when Ice Cube comes out of Dre's auntie's house and he's walking to go home. And the police are out there. And they just, they grab him, pin him to the car. Why? Because he walked out the house. That's pretty much it. They didn't do nothing. And the other part when Dre's brother was in a fight and Dre come and knocked the dude out. And the police came and then they were telling him to go and he was just standing there. And he was like, if you don't move. And he was like, what you gonna do? And he put him in prison. For standing. And the last part, I think the most important bit of the police is when they were coming out the studio and they were just chilling because Dre had to talk to his baby mom. So then the police came over and they were like, what you guys doing? Are you guys lost? They're like, no, we recorded. It was like, and then they put him in the ground, blah, blah, blah. And then when Jerry came out and he was like, what you doing? And he was like, these are bangers. And he's like, no, they're not bangers, they're artists. And it was like, what art? Rap. And this is the thing that I was like, did he just say that? Dude goes, rap is not an art. Pause. Are you serious right now? How can you say rap is not an art?
Yeah, fine. I'm done. Turn off the camera. I'm done.
Rap is not an art. I was like, did he really just say that? Rap is not an art.
No wonder why you police.
For real. Rap is not an art. Yo, okay, cool. Alright, I don't even know what to say to that. Like you just stare at people like that and thinking, like, what's going on in your head? Like, what do you? I don't know. Wow.
The film overall.
The whole film overall was dope,
and it's very inspiring.
But either way, there's nothing I want to talk about at this point. It's very important. The black police officer was calling them niggas. This is the thing I think about the word nigga, right? Like Charlemagne said this as well, and I agree with him. The word nigga can never be used in a positive way. That's if you know the meaning of the word. It doesn't matter how you say it. The word is not positive. It wasn't made to be positive. You can't turn it positive. Because the definition of the word is black slave, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
So in what way can you make that positive? Nobody wants to be a slave. I don't. And the matter of the fact is, no matter how much we try not to say it, we say it because it's everywhere. I try very hard not to say it. But sometimes it just comes out and you're thinking, didn't want to say that. But I said it. Like the word bitch. The word bitch can never be used in a positive way. Yeah. People still try to use that in like J. Cole, in one of his lyrics, he goes,
first things first, rest in peace, sucker fair. For real, you the only father that I ever knew. I get my bitch pregnant, I'ma be a better you.
Why would you get a bitch pregnant anyway, if she's a bitch?
That's true.
And if she was your girl, why would you call her your bitch?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the word bitch can never be used in a positive way. It means a female dog, it can never be used in a positive way. That's the thing about the word nigger and bitch. That's what I feel about it. We all try not to say it, but we say it.
It's got to the point where white people feel comfortable saying it now.
Exactly. Everybody,
regular basis.
like in the song, they will never see a white. When it comes to that part, they'll still say it. They will never see them pause.
No.
And they won't even shake about it.
Before they used to think about it.
Before they used to think about it, but now it's everywhere. Everybody says it. I don't think there's much we can do about it.
I overall think that in the film, all three of them play an important part.
Yeah. It's three of them and the police.
Yeah.
I think they all play a part. And I think like the way they portray the characters, like the characters were on point in that film. All the characters.
All of them.
Dre, Ice Cube, Eazy-E, Snoop Dogg, Tupac, Suge Knight. Got them all on point. I think that was just... The film overall was amazing. Like, I think it was definitely a 5-star film. Probably the best film of the year right now. I don't know what's coming out next, but the best film of the year. I saw it twice in one day. Kind of says it all. So, I think the film is dope as hell. If you haven't seen it, go see it. And at the end of the day, this is just my view. I'm just showing you like what I think about the film. I'm not a gangster. I'm not a rapper. I haven't been through their situations. So I can only talk about the film that in a way that I can relate to it. And what I think the film is trying to portray. It's not saying go out there and be a rapper and fuck whoever tries to step in your way. No. It's just saying do what you do best.
Exactly.
And put all your effort in it. And if you have a dream, pursue it. That's what it's trying to say.
And good things will come.
Exactly.
Just have to be patient.
And the thing I also think about the film is trying to show you is that problem that black people have had throughout history is that when somebody gives them a voice, they use it in the wrong way. That's what I think the film is trying to say. Also, NWA gave the people a voice.
Yeah.
Like, here's your voice. Like, people are trying to say what you're thinking. Because like I said in my other poem, is that society is built to take your life without using a gun.
Yeah.
So when you retaliate with guns and violence, who looks like the criminal? Precisely that.
Yeah.
You were given a voice, opportunity to actually say what you had to say without using guns and violence. And that's what NWA did.
Yeah.
And they got their point across.
Yeah.
Why would you write about it?
It's because of them 4 police in it that got away with beating that guy in it.
Yeah. Well, writing didn't help nothing, did it?
It didn't help, it just made it.
Then you just made the police even happier because now they have another reason to beat you up.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my view on the film. Tell me what you guys think. I'd love to hear what you guys think about the film because I think the film is dope. And I think it says a lot. There's a lot to talk about, so yeah. Peace.